What's good? What's good? What's good? Your boy Savage, aka Sevloke. You tuning in to Sevloke's Hood Tales. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. I appreciate the love and support. I haven't had a lot of time to upload videos lately. I've been actually busy, been working a little bit, a lot of responsibilities and priorities on the plate, and that comes before anything that has to do with YouTube. I ain't had a lot of downtime at all, but today I got time, so let's get to the video, man. Um, this is kind of a story time, but it's a sad situation, bro, because I just actually just learned that somebody that I know actually got killed this last couple weeks, and it's crazy, bro, because check it out, man. I used to kick with this one fool, right, when I was younger. His name was TK, and TK, bro, he was never a gangbanger at that time. And he was always like a crash dummy, bro. He was always like one of them dudes that would go, extra to try to prove himself, right? And I could remember, times, bro, fools would make that fool go do crazy shit, bro. And he was always that youngster just trying to fit in, you know. Um, and it was crazy because the fools that I actually kicked with, the circle of homies that I kicked with, they were actually aggressive ass homies. They like to play smear the queer. They used to like to body up with each other, fight each other all the time. There was always times the homies would be fighting each other and then they would be friends the next day. They would play quarters where, you flip a quarter and then you try to stop it in mid form, and if you don't, you get your knuckles hit with the quarter, so fools will go home with their knuckles all bloody. And they were just very aggressive, bro. That's just how, that's how the jungle was, really. That's how the east side was, man. And one big thing that they used to do all the time was roast sessions. The homies would always be roasting each other, bro. If you didn't have thick skin, you were not going to make the cut, bro. You were going to become a victim of that circle, and you couldn't be a part of that circle if you didn't have tough skin, TK, he was always an individual, bro, that you could always tell, like, when the body sessions would occur, he didn't like that shit, really, bro. He would get aggravated, and the homies didn't have no pity on that shit, so it would make the homies actually clown him more, and you could tell that one day he was going to fight over that shit. So, anyways, to make a long story short, TK goes MIA, right? And he stops coming around, and I asked the homie Spook, I'm like, bro, what happened to that fool TK? Why he hasn't been coming around lately? And something happened, bro, where a roast session and fools really started like roasting that fool, multiple fools, and it got so heated that they started fighting, bro. And he got the fade session, bro, and that turned him to really not like the individuals that were in the circle, and really deep down it turned him not to like anybody in that circle. So he disappears. I don't remember too much of where he went, the word was, but I just know he disappeared, right? And I think honestly that little incident, it was already building up, but it made him choose to actually become a gangbanger, and he became actually an enemy from an enemy hood. I think that pushed him to actually gangbang, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, F these fools. These fools, all they do is they're always, talking shit, and they're always, being bullies, really. And he actually became somebody from an enemy hood, bro, down the line. So 2 years after that happens, I'm living in the east side, right? And my mom lives in West Denver. She lives in West Denver, and the only way I could get to my mom's house was catch actually the bus routes. And the buses that used to come to the east side was a 28, and you could catch that light rail at the 30th and Downing, and 30th and Downing was a treacherous part of the east side at one time, because it would be all kinds of youngsters at one time patrolling that neighborhood, shooting craps over there. It'd be 20 of them fools, 20, 30 of them fools always over there. And if you were from somewhere else, you might get beat up, jumped, took for what you had in your pockets. That was just how the east side was, you know what I'm saying? And I went to go catch that light rail that day, and that light rail actually goes from the east side to the 16th Street Mall. And the 16th Street Mall, you get off, and then you got to transfer to that 16 bus stop. But that 16 bus stop is about a block away from the 16th Street Mall. So you got to walk a distance. So I catch the light rail. I get off at the Walgreens right there. And I walk to the bus stop. And that bus stop is like on the side of the street. And you got to wait for that 16. I'm waiting for the 16. And there's a couple more other buses that go over there. That's not the 16. I think it was like the 31. And then you had, I think the 15 Limited come over there. While the bus pulls up, and I kind of, peeping out the bus, and these two individuals get off the bus. And one of the individual, he kind of looks familiar, but he's gang banged out. He got an Echo shirt that's all red. He got some red Dickies on. And right when that happens, bro, I kind of go into that gang banging mode, and I hit him up like, "What's up, East Side gang?" And as soon as the fool turns around, I realize it's that fool TK. And I kind of was surprised because everybody that used to chill with in our clique, they were all affiliated with Crips. We were doing our thing from the hood, and then like the homies, they had bigger brothers from Raymond's. You know what I'm saying? So he never, ever, ever, ever put out any persona when he was younger that he had any ties to Bloods at all. So when I see him, I'm surprised. And I said, "TK?" And he looked at me and he like didn't even answer me. So that pissed me off more because he's flamed down and he's banging Bloods now, and I see who it is. So I walk up on homie like, "What's up, bitch ass fool? You don't hear me?" And he's like, "Oh, bro, I ain't got nothing to say to you." I said, "Well, I got something to say to you. What hood you bang, homie?" And this fool was like, "Oh, bro, it's Crenshaw Mafia." So as soon as that happens, bro, I hit this fool. Boom. And as soon as I hit this fool, I don't see his other homie. And I didn't realize what his other homie was doing, but his other homie simultaneously just hits me. Boom. And as soon as he hits me, my nose flattened. It broke, bro. And I was like, "Oh, fuck." He didn't draw me or nothing. He didn't knock me out. And they realized that, so they took off on foot. And I realized something was wrong with my face. And there was a car right there. And I looked in the window, and sure enough, my nose was flattened, bro. It broke all the way. So they run, because there's an alley right there, and they're running. So I give chase, bro, but they get out, because there's people in there. I don't know what store they went into in the mall, because the 16th Street Mall is actually an outside mall. So you can just dip off into the mall. So I think they thought that I had a heat on me. So I don't know where they went, right? And then I'm like, "Oh, bro, I got to get to the hospital before my nose stays like this, because I need them fools to break it back into place." So basically, bro, the Denver General's about 15 minutes away, and I start running. And I start running by Aurora campus, because you got to cut through the west side. And I see one of my homies, luckily, and he pulls up on me. He's like, "Where you going? What happened to your face?" I was like, "Bro, the red rack fools just hit me in my nose, basically snuck me, bro, and my nose literally flattened like this. I got to get over here before it stays like this." So anyways, bro, I go to the hospital, and actually it was crazy, bro, because when I got to the hospital, bro, I almost get in a head session with my nose like that with some fool that's in the lobby over there, and we almost get to tripping. They break it back into place. I had to have a surgery and everything for a deviated septum in my nose down the road. And it was crazy, bro, because I just basically heard that fool got smoked, homie. And it's crazy to think about it now, bro, because that was so long ago. But I don't wish death on nobody, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, dang, bro. Fools are dying left and right, you know. One day you're here, one day you're not. So that's the story about, some individual we used to chill with, bro, but he turned into an op. And basically he got killed. He got killed in Aurora, recently. So you know what it is, bro. Your boy Savage. I'm going to get at y'all, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let's go.